Hello, Giblet Wafers. I am PsyStarcraft. This is another Heart of the Swarm commentary. It's a replay cast this time, and this was partially an experiment and partially just me trying to have some fun. So what this is a Zerg versus Terran on Velshire Vestige. Got it right this time. Didn't even have a thing to cheat with. The top left is Camara, whatever the fuck it is, as the blue Terran. I'm in the bottom right as the red Zerg. And this is actually an unranked game. I queued up as unranked because I was curious, because I played someone earlier who was like, oh, I'm playing unranked when I was playing ranked. And I was like, how is that even possible? And so I decided to play unranked until I got up against a ranked opponent. And this guy says he's ranked and I'm playing unranked. So apparently you can get matched up against someone not queuing the same as you, which is kind of strange because, and he doesn't believe it either, I feel like you could just get like a bunch of friends to queue up for unranked and then try to search for them in similar queues. Like if you're both Masters players, you might get matched up against each other, and then they can just leave and give you free points and they won't be penalized for it. So it's kind of strange. I'm taking this guy's another penis on the minimap. I seem to love making these crooked penises. I gotta say, I don't have any curve in my own penis. It's pretty straight, average sized penis, nice amount of veins, you know, no weird morphage. I gotta say, I've got a really good set of balls though. Very perky when they need to be, and very sightly. I mean, I'm pretty much a ball connoisseur. Like I used to watch a lot of porn, not so much anymore. And I've seen some nasty balls in my day. I've seen some smelly balls, some hairy balls, some just the worst set of balls, and I gotta say, mine are like picture perfect. I could be in a magazine just with my balls in there. Like, oh my god, why am I talking about this? Fuck me. Jesus Christ. Anyway, I didn't actually verify if he got points or lost points after winning or losing this game, so haha, I avoid spoiling it. You guys are jealous of that. He is going to go for a greedy build. He's going for Supply Depot, then Command Center. I'm going for a 15 hatch as usual, and again, my gas is going to be a little sooner because I'm afraid of Reapers. Now, seeing this Command Center, I realized, okay, I probably don't really need to mine a lot of gas. He's not going to have a ton of Reapers out because he's getting such an early Command Center. So I could improvise by not putting 3 on gas. I am putting 3 on gas anyway because I'm not good at this game. But that's okay because I beat Grandmasters all the time without even playing that much because I'm basically a prodigy. Really lazy prodigy who could be good at things if he gave a shit. I would rather just drink a bunch of beer. Actually, I haven't drank beer or anything in a long time. You guys would be proud of me. You guys would be proud. Bunker's going down. Nice location, guarding the ramp and also guarding his SCVs in the mineral line. We can see Forlings on the way. And this Overlord in the beginning was scouting for any wayward bunkers. This guy's in good position. He can be shot by Marines, but he'd be able to get out of the way in time. Unless there's like 8 Marines or something, but I'm not too worried about that. I don't think his priority is to send out a bunch of Marines to try to kill this Overlord, because if he does that, these Lings will be like, fuck you, I'm gonna get your dick off. Second Marine is out. Is that like a Tauren Marine gun? That's like the gun that the Tauren Marine has, isn't it? I don't know. Lings are rallied. They're on their way. Gonna cause some havoc here. Maybe pick off an SCV or 2. We can see speed and a creep tumor queen on the way. And I see this bunker and I'm like, oh, no thanks. I'm not going that way. I'll go this way. Maybe I can circle around and kill this SCV. No, that Ling just got picked off. I wonder which Marine got the kill. Was it Frank or Jethro? I don't really know. Reactor coming down, so he's going to be transitioning into Hellions or Widowmines. Hellions, of course, the best unit in the game because they can turn into Warhounds. The second best unit in the game besides Hellions, because Warhounds wouldn't exist without Hellions. Chicken before the egg type of scenario, I guess. And I'm not making any more units. I'm just droning up 33 to 26. I see this command center and I'm like, okay, I'm just going to make lots of units that aren't attackers, also known as drones. And I'm going my Overlord speed build because I see the command center. I want to know, is he going to go for a 2-base play or is he going to go for a quick third command center? And we can see here he is going for the third command center. This guy's going to try to come up the rear. This guy's going to go in through the side. 2 of my favorite things to say in a cast. Fuck you, Mega Balls. I'll fuck your shit up, you piece of shit. Uh-oh, these Lings getting a little bit eager to fight those overpowered units, but I'm only going to lose 1 before they run away, so that was pretty good. Overlord speed is up. Lair is on the way as well, so I'm now up by 10 harvesters, but as you can see, mineral count isn't so lopsided because mules are pretty retarded as well. Hellions taking control of the tower. I can't really do a lot now. This Ling does have the tower, so that's good. He's going to be pushing into my natural, maybe pick off some creep tumors, some drones, who knows. I want to be scouting that command center. Holy shit, that music is loud. I need to turn that shit down. I do cancel that tumor in time, so that was good. Creep spreads off to a pretty nice start. Got one on the left, got two on the top. This is going to connect my second and third base, and he's just continuing to rally Hellions. You can see him researching stim. And as we can see here, I don't quite know what tech he's going. There we go. Now I see the double engineering bay, and my response to the double engineering bay should be a baneling nest. A baneling nest, infestors, something. I don't know. Infestors kind of suck now, but a baneling nest is almost always necessary against a Terran player, unless you try like some crazy Roach Hydra timing or something unorthodox. But everyone knows how good banelings are, and they're actually not terrible against Widow Mines, I've said before, as long as you micro them somewhat well. I mean, your opponent has to have like godlike targeting and Widow Mine placement to really make the best of banelings. If nothing else, banelings just blow up from the Widow Mines on top of the Widow Mines and, you know, trade with them. But, you know, Widow Mines, third best unit in the game besides the Hellion and Warhound. Why am I saying Warhound? I meant Hellbat. Shut up, you guys. I corrected myself. I don't need you leaving me a bunch of comments, you asshats. Still continuing to running around with these Hellions. I'm choosing to ignore the Roach route. I feel like I saw these Hellions so late and my lair tech is so fast that it's better off just to wait for a lot of Lings or to wait for a Spire. We can see I am pooping some creep up there, denying his third base for a while. He's content to just drop down mules and make SCVs out of this though, so that's always good. You see a lot of third orbital commands inside. Shut up! I need to go back on busy. You see a lot of third orbital commands inside of bases just for the production of SCVs and the droppage of mules. Spire's almost done. Getting +1 melee and carapace. His upgrades are a little bit ahead of mine though, so if he does try for some kind of Hellion Marine timing with +2, he's going to have a nice advantage in the ground game. Army's on the way. Of course, the army will allow these Hellions eventually to turn into Hellbats once he upgrades that. And looks like he's finally wanting to land his third. These Marines know that Overlord's there. You can see that Overlord did take some damage earlier. And this guy is he's just denying so much. Man, I got to give this Overlord props. He's got speed too. He might even get away. Go, Overlord, go! 7 meters on the way, as well as more drones, a spore, and some spines at my natural. Finally evening out the Harvester count. Probably not the best macro in the world, but part of the reason for that is because my lair was so fast and my Spire was so fast. So he's going to deny that Overlord creep spreadage, but I'm going to go take down these Marines, and am I going to get my Overlord back to spread some more creep? Oh, he's not able to go into the gases choke, and not able to drop his expansion. Another Overlord replacing the last Overlord, but so many Lings getting melted. Should have just cut my losses, or rather just got away while I was ahead. Instead, I kind of lose track of them. Too busy at my base, and those Lings just keep on dying. Thank you, sir. Finally, some positive reinforcement from you guys. Nice deny, though. Overlords are actually really good, so best unit in the game. Like, without Overlords, you couldn't have units, so I guess you could say the best 3 units in the game are Overlords, Pylons, and Supply Depots. Or you could say, like, SCVs, because then you can build anything with all those, and drones and ropes. But then you're just getting technical. Yeah, that's annoying. So anyway, my mutas are out. No harassment going on so far. The mutas are just kind of hanging on the left side of the map. This Overlord's flying in to see if I can find any opportunity for some harassment with my mutas. This third is late, but it's now fully saturated. My drone count is now 70. His is 68. And finally, that baneling nest coming. And that infestation pit is kind of an interesting choice, because he hasn't hit me with any timing yet. And I feel like I don't need to tech into infestors or into hive until I do stop a timing, because he's just now getting his third base. So I'm kind of spreading myself thin, although these mutas able to take down the only turret in his base. Looks like he's going to be going for a counterattack. And how many drone kills am I getting? 5 SCV kills, even a tank as well. And I need to prepare some banelings. 3 mutas trying to fend off these 5 Hellions. I need to prepare for some banelings and Zerglings. I got 50 Lings on the way, 30 of them popping. This 4th is probably going to get denied, but the amount of damage I'm doing with this mutas is just fine. 22 workers killed, hold position in his mineral line. Down goes this hatchery. Are these Hellions going to be able to warp into Hellbats? He doesn't have any Hellbats yet. Where are the banelings? Where are the Zerglings? These need to be banelings. Oh my gosh. These mutas getting so much money's worth out of them. 2 Hellbats out on the field, but there's still no banelings, no centrifugal hooks. Pathogen glands on the way. 1 spine defending. This is going to help stall for my banelings. Back come the mutas from the top and just attacking into these Hellbats and Marines. 2 kills, 4 kills, 3 kills. Holy cow, Hellbats are good against Marines. Banelings are good against Marines and Hellbats though, but I just didn't get Banelings in time. These mutas are going to cut off some of the reinforcements, but it looks like I just might lose my third. 2-2 upgrades on the Marines, just about to finish. 1-1 as of now with just one attack on the muta upgrades. My production of my Banelings still is nowhere to be found. Centrifugal Hook's not on the way. I could cancel the Pathogen Glands and try to get those hooks, but finally able to push off this attack, but at what cost? Holy cow, I lost 18 workers. I lost my fourth that was producing. I lost my fifth. And these Hellbats are so good. Oh my god, they're just roasting all of my Lings. He doesn't have the upgrade to convert Hellions into Hellbats, but he doesn't need it anymore. These Marines so strong as well with every single upgrade in the game. Just waiting on that 3-3 to finish. And I'm just like, holy shit, Hellbats. 10 kills on this Hellbat. I gotta say, you guys, Banelings are a very good unit. Still no centrifugal hooks. I have that Baneling nest, struggling to put up my third once again, but he's just continuing to put on the pressure. 12 kills on that Hellbat, 15 kills on the Hellbat, and it's being healed by the Medivacs. I just cannot get any... That Hellbat killed 20 Lings! 10 Lings in that last battle. Fucking shit. And you can see I am kind of talking a little bit just because this is an unranked game. I'm not taking it completely seriously, but... holy fuck balls, man. I feel like I denied his third so well. My expansion and tech were fairly well timed. I had a nice lead, but I even had so many units. All I needed was some Banelings with some hooks. Once I saw that, I didn't even GG out. I just rage quit. Such an abrupt ending to the game. Once I saw these two NGs go down, I should have been like Baneling Nest, Macro Hatch, which I actually did, prepare lots of Banelings, and I would have been just fine. I would have had my fourth base. I had Hive Tech prepared. He was just on a very simple composition of Marines and Hellbats. That's it, and Medivacs. I could have so easily beat that just with the Banelings and centrifugal hooks, but I mean, it's just silly that I feel like I outplayed him, you know, picking off the little area here, denying any kind of Hellion harass, spreading creep pretty well, considering all that was going on this game. Harassing super well, killing 28 harvesters. Of course, he killed 45 at the end of the game, but that's because I was dying. But, man, one mistake and a Terran just rolls over you, and that's why you see all the QQs, because there's very little room for error as a Zerg player. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. I did show a loss, and I'm not saying I don't lose all the time. Just losses usually aren't very exciting, but fuck Hellbats. Fuck you, David Kim. Go swallow a spine crawler fucker.